Finally time to update y'all for update number 3 for my 6 and 2026 project pan. Real quick, if you don't know what this is, if you've never heard of it, or if you're not catching up on this particular project pan, basically 6 in 2026, I cut it down to just 6 products. The whole idea is to have 26 in 2026. Your goal is to finish that amount of products within the whole year. I know myself, I know that I probably cannot finish 26 makeup items or put them in a category and force myself to use them, because that's just not realistic for me. It's a little overwhelming for myself. So I had an intro back in December, and I've been doing monthly updates, and this update is no different. We have made some really great progress, and I'm saving, like always, the best for last. But I will go ahead and start with the 2 fails that I have been neglecting. The first one being the L'Oreal Tinted Infused Moisturizer. It's got SPF. I mixed it with a Essence foundation that I just have in my collection, and I decanted them, mixed them in this little jar here. I have not touched it. I think I've only touched it once, or maybe twice. I know I touched it once before mixing it, and then I touched it once again after mixing it, and I just didn't like the way it looked. I'm keeping this in here because I want to have the motivation one day, eventually, to use this again, try to see if I can actually get use off of it, see if I actually can somehow like it or use it, at least enough to where I can just call this a declutter. Because I don't want to, I've been very tempted to just say I'm decluttering this, like I don't care, but I am a little bit stubborn in all of my project pans now, and my motivation for finishing products is a lot more higher than it normally has been. So I'm like, just stick with this, just hold on a little bit more, maybe you'll like it. So if by next update I do not use this enough times to get some sort of grasp idea that I don't like it, or I like it, or I can make it work or somewhat, then I'm decluttering this. I will let y'all know right now. I am okay with that. I know I shouldn't, but why should I be panning or having things in my collection or my projects if they're not making me happy? The next one is the NYX Butter Gloss. Absolutely no update, no progress, no nothing to talk about this time around. I keep forgetting to use this. I know that I should probably set it out in front of me whenever I do my makeup, and that way I can pull it out, pair it on top of any sort of color, or just wear it on its own. I do have this in my sort of like daily makeup, monthly makeup drawer type of thing. It's my own little like shop my stash drawer. It's not been touched. I threw it in there, completely forgot, and I'm like, well, I need to get a buckle on this. I need to get a move on. So I'm hoping by next update I will have a little bit more use. Now I'm trying to at least get enough use this entire year to justify probably throwing this away at the end, because I'm pretty sure that the discoloration on my tube is from how old it is. Now the other ones I do own from this exact same collection, and getting it probably around the same time is not changing color like this one is. So I am okay with at least getting some use off of it and then just throwing it away at the end of the year. My next product that I put in here is the NYX Honey Do Me Up. We are making some excellent progress. Now the progress this month isn't as where I want it to be, but it's okay. There are some months where it's going to be a little bit slower than others, because for some reason there's just 2 weeks of this month that I just did not feel like doing makeup. Between February and March is going to be very different. With my markings, this was January when I first rolled this in and started my intro. This is February, and then this is March. And the next time when I update this or mark this for April, I anticipate it to be maybe just a little bit underneath here. So the gaps between January to February, February to March are all about the same sort of size. And then when you get to March to April, it's probably going to be about half or a little less than that, which, like I mentioned, it's fine. I'm still working on this. I am at least getting to the bottom of this. I am at least using this so that I can call this a complete empty, and this is my last backup of this primer. And the next product in this was my CoverGirl concealer. It was the True Blend Undercover Concealer, and I had it in this glass jar. I am purposely hiding the clear part of it because I am happy to announce it is all gone. I finished the concealer. I cleaned this thing out. It looks like new. I can decant something else, but it is gone. I finished it, and this is the empty packaging that I had kept, so that way I could, you know, eventually talk about it in my empties. So this is coming in a full review for my March empties, probably by next week, sometime at like the first Saturday of April. And the last product I had in here was my LA Colors Contour Stick, and I am happy to report this is finished as well. I finished this a couple of days ago. The last couple of times that I was using this, I'm not sure if you can tell, but there's a little nub at the top. This little nub broke off. It is hard to swipe on my face. It is hard to grab a brush and use that little remaining bit. I'm not going to fuss with that. I'm not going to melt that into a little container and then use up the rest, because that will probably take me like a day or two to use, so I'm perfectly fine with calling this a complete empty. I'm fine with that progress. I mean, I did use it up, so I cannot really complain too much. It's not like I'm halfway and I'm throwing it out or anything. But so that was my quick little update. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you're following along. If not, that's okay. Let me know, are you making any progress on your products in the comments down below? I would love to chat with you there. And as always, have an awesome rest of your day and your week, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye, guys.